Chilling. Today is Monday, so I still have 10 more days to think about where I'm gonna go. Hi, Bess. Wait, stay. I'm coming to go. No. Oh, no. Bus is gone. Because it's summer, so that's why there's a bunch of people chilling around. You know what? It's already over 8 o'clock. It's literally just look like 4 or 5 p.m. So insane. Canada is just so funny. Because this area is quite chilling. People love to hang out. And there's quite like so many grills and that like nice place to chill. So I don't know how to say. I love this area. And there has like trail nearby. Like some people who love to walk out and run, especially in the morning, is quite. I do recommend this area. It's quite chill and clean and nice. You know, the the environment is clean. Okay, I was talking like I'm gonna move around because I still can't make decision that where I'm gonna go. Just only because of I don't know how to say. I wanna go another province, and there has like I'm watching some news and Canada policy is quite changed a bit. You know, they talking about Bill C-912 something like, and the province that I would like to go, they are ongoing process of I don't know. There's new policies, so I don't know. To be honest, I don't know, because they are ongoing process, and if they make the final decisions, then I don't know how they're gonna do it because, like, we do have the open work permit, so we can go anywhere as long as we do have work permit. We can go. But the thing is, right now they discussing about like if people like if they move around province, how they gonna do, like because Canada is in the midst like crisis for the housings, healthcare, something like that. They used to complain in the news, as they always do, and right now they really prioritize people. I mean, like professionals, kind of like the healthcare. Um, because they do really need, and they would like to provide some opportunities like students or especially who work in healthcare sectors. So overall, I feel like they would like to have the I don't know how to say, it's like the combinations of they want some talented people like international students, they would like to bring up the Canada economic. The second, like the third is like they also would like to have their fill the the workers in their own province, but just only due to the housing, any like whatever, all the social stuff, they some provinces they just don't want to take it, because if they, let's say if they launch that policy, right, everybody will shift. This is what they worry about. And for me, I feel like, yeah, it's quite hard because it's not something that they can't really control. You know what I mean? Because people move wherever they want to move. You know what I mean? Even though you or let's say some professionals, they love to stay in a like Montreal, Quebec, stuff like that, you know, right? But you really need people in Saskatchewan, like Saskatchewan, Nova Scotia, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Even if you let people in and let them stay in Canada and then provide valid work permit, even though somehow no matter how much effort they put, it's still because there's so much variation factors. You know, it is not just only we need people so you go work there. No, it's really up to that, like either professional or student or whatever, they do have to live there. You know what I mean? So I do understand this is what the topic that they discuss about. And I'm also like keep an eye, cause if it's the final decision, that it could affect my relocation too, right? So, and Canada policy changes very dramatically, like they cut people, and you know they adjusting so many things, like they cut students, they cut like Indian students, very targeted, you know, like they closed some programs, like some people they already invest tons of money is living and studying in Canada for 5 to 7 years, just only waiting to get a PR or something like that. They just literally cut it. So it could happen, nobody know. And I know that it's not our responsibility, it's not our job to worry about anything bad. You know what I mean? It's not something that we can control, it's not something that we need to worry about, but it could affect you. So right now I don't know why I've been in Canada 4 years. I've been in Canada 4 years, over 3 years, so within 4 years now. I don't know why, just suddenly, I just pop up an idea. I would like to move to other province. What the heck? You know what I mean? Before I don't have that idea. Before I don't really have that idea. But now, because I have to move the house and I have to find a job. The thing is, they are open. I don't think everything is difficult, but the thing is, just only because of that program, they have very like I don't know how to say. It's not just only that province. Either wherever you go, another province, it could be the same issues because you are in Toronto, and then we are like calling 1,000 miles to say hi, hey. You know what I mean? Even though we probably had, like, I've been calling them 2 to 3 months ahead to let them know, hey, I have an idea, you know, I would like to move there. Your province, how's the condition, how's the housing, how much is the rent, and something like that. I contact property management team. They said like, oh yeah, so you're very welcome to see in person. I mean, like, what the heck? I'm in Toronto, but this is the only option. So, and there is another options, like you can ask friends and whoever living there. I mean, like, majority of the time I'm in Toronto, how could I have friends like 1,000 miles? Like, I don't know. So I am in the very funny stage that I'm also looking for a job in Toronto, and I'm also looking for a job in another 2 province, just in case, so that I'm so busy and not very effective. But I try my stupid way. I try my best. And for the housing, I don't know, like, more or less I have to move out because the recent place that I stay is quite there are some issues. It could be a minor, it could be the major. It really depends how you think that issue is. For me, it could So before I think that it could be a minor issue, but it could be the major issue because it have affect my sleeping behavior. Like uh, the I think it I can't sleep well two nights. And then I told them, hey, there's an issue that could you guys able to check? And I mean like they just don't want to do it, and they say that, hey, this is the this is the issue that or that existed since they bought the house or they built the house, stuff like that. So obviously saying there's no option for you to don't like to do anything else, you know what I mean? So I can't force anybody to do anything. I mean, we're just tenant. We can, you can move. But the thing is, it's literally, I don't know, everything comes into the same time. So, that's, I don't know how to say. It's just very ridiculous time. Very ridiculous timing for me. Like, for job, they say that, hey, they has a new plan, like they has a new plan. They might not have projects. The job gonna finish soon, something like that. And plus, my work permit expires. So it's like everything comes, and then my housing has issues, and I already have talked to them, and they reject to fix it. So everything comes to the point that it made me believe that, oh my god, is that really, is that like, is that God really want you to come to an end? You know what I mean? So I mean like, I'm not very religious, but I do believe, like, I do wish to believe, you know. So, but everything comes very weird, strange, in pointing me that directions, make me feel like, is that God want me to move somewhere? Because everything comes into the same direction so incidentally, you know what I mean? I don't know how to say. Normally you might have some like a not very happy moment at the job, or not very happy moment with your colleague, roommate, stuff like that, but it can pass, you know what I mean? It never come to a point that you really have to change everything. But at this point I feel like, oh, I'm not feeling well. I never have that feeling that it's so heavy that, oh no, I don't know why. I try my best. I try to enjoy my life. I'm not really that serious. I'm not really trying to be that serious. You know what I mean? Because everybody say that, oh, don't think too much. Just when it comes, it comes. Okay, I agree. So let's see. But I try to like distract myself. I try to try to like enjoy or try to go out. I try all those other ways, try to find, just try to make myself happier, or at least like peace, you know what I mean? Not very anxious all the time, but still. But now, I think it's been 2 months. I changed job, so I'm, like I said, cause you have to move, right? And I'm 50% on the we planning to move. So I mean like, okay, if really have to move, why not? Why not? I move somewhere far. I don't know why I comes to that idea. Like, to be honest, I don't really have to be in Toronto. You know what I mean? If it's some like other students, or like some like contractors, they have 1 to 2 year contracts, so they basically have to stay in the some people, they have a closed permit, so they have to stick on the job, like the sponsors, something like that. So for me, it's like, I don't really need to, because the way I live, the way I spend, the way my living is just like, I never change, you know what I mean? Even though things are expensive, I'm just used the good, the best one. So like, I'm not complaining about it. As long as I have a job, I'm still able to cover my standard of living. You know what I mean? I still can find my own apartment, private kitchen, private bedrooms. So I still can maintain my living standard, even though things grocery very expensive. But I don't know why how other people complain all the time that, hey, so rent is so expensive, and then you know what I mean, like. So for me, I don't know why. I know, yeah, things are expensive, but what you can do, you don't buy fruits, you don't eat meat, like you diet, or you just drink water. So what's the point? What's the point of like complaining? Because it is what it is, right? So what's the point of complaining just like weather? No, it is what it is. So, but for me, as long as you have a job, you can pay your rent, so you should be fine. Okay, just leave that part because all the Canadians complaining all the time. So I would like to, like, I don't know, but it's not for me. But it's still expensive. So, but it's still can manageable. You know what I mean? So this is how I survived like over 4 years now. But I have to admit that I don't have much saving, just only because I keep my living standard in Toronto. It's such expensive. The most expensive is in Canada, so that I don't have much saving. So that is that make sense? So I don't have much money, but right now I am thinking I'm like, why don't I want to experience other province, and plus if I can save some money compared to Toronto, why not? So this just only based on these two factors, I pop up the idea of moving out. But now, like I said, based on some news and then some political changes, I don't know, like, and the most important factor is like, because the job, it's gonna take 2 to 3 months to find a job there. But I'm not worried about to get a job, or because it is how it is. You know what I mean? Even though no matter where you move, no matter where you stay, you're gonna take time to find a job. So it is how it is. It is not something that you have to worry about additionally. So you already know that case. So it's not my job to worry about it. You know what I mean? So right now, I'm just need to find a place, but I can't make decisions just only because I have to stay. Like, they have to do 1 year lease. You know what I mean? 1 year lease is quite long, and I have to check in person before I confirm. Just only because it's 1 year lease. Because in Toronto, mostly I stay with the Chinese community, so like they don't really have that contract things, or they don't really check anything. You know what I mean? So, but they do have. I don't. I haven't been there. So, but based on the like through the phone conversation, they said that you need to provide the proof of income, credit check, the landlord reference, and a referral. Like when you sign a contract, you might have some friends or witness, kind of stuff like that. Okay, I mean, like, it's fine. I can provide you, like proof of income, like credit check, because I do have really good credit. All the past, I do pay on time. So, and I have very high credit limit, so it should be fine. And right now I'm start dealing with landlord that, hey, I just talk to them straightforward. Hey, right now I'm gonna move, so it might take some time to find a job. That I okay with that, so I'm just tell them just straightforward. So some work, some didn't say anything, but I don't know how in the end, when you really had to put down put on the contract, do they really ask for it? So I have to see. But I don't know why I'm still don't want to make decisions to buy a flight ticket, because no matter what, in the next week I have to make decisions, even though I am not either ready or not. I have to make decision, because if you have to go, you have to buy the flight ticket, you have to check the luggage, you have to give away all the stuff, because you can just only carry one luggage or just carry bag. I don't know, I have to check based on the flight ticket. So right now I'm checking, maybe I'm gonna take like I'm gonna take the morning flight, so that I can arrive like afternoon, evening there. I think I mean to do Airbnb 5 days. It can waste tons of money, you know what I mean? And I mean, it's okay, I don't mind. You have to stay like 1 to 2 weeks. Airbnb is tons of time, tons of money. And plus you have to buy food, and then it's gonna be extra. So I have to work really hard to secure a place within, let's say, within 1 week. Hope the best that I could get a place within 1 week, you know. But I think it could be, because this is not quite complicated. I don't know how to say. So 1 week before, so my next step is, I think around, today is 15, June 15. So I'm see, let's see, around June 20 next week. If I'm confident that I have to buy the flight ticket, that's the important thing, flight ticket. And then have to find a place like, or Airbnb. And then I have to make appointment with the like the property management like agent or landlord, because I have to make a list. Like, let's say if I go check 1 to 2 places in a day, then I have to tell them advance, right? Before I take flight, I have to let them know, hey, I'm gonna be there which day. So I'm just want to make sure I can check the room, because you know what, it's, you have to check, you have to recheck, because every time I move place to place, I have to check. Even though in the picture they look nice, clean, but when you really go there, the environment, the neighborhoods, everything counts. It's not just only the room itself, the you know, there are so many factors. And sometimes you have to, I don't know, it really, it depends on the timing. So you have to spend time to find your own space. It's not easy. Okay, I thought like my battery gonna die. Maybe we can do another pay. Here is nice, right? People. Today not much people, because today is Monday. If it's like Saturday, there are a bunch of people. They like to like drink wine, something, because they're very chill at restaurants, the whole street. Okay, I don't want to think about anything right now, so let's see how it goes. I'm so excited where I'm gonna be in the next 2 months.
Yeah, we can have lunch downtown. Yeah. Why don't we do that? Yeah. So like meet at maybe around 11? There's a couple scratches here. There's a couple scratches here. I have pictures of that.
Today I with another car is Honda. Oh my god, looks so stunning. Oh my god. Take a look. You're so nice. Nobody here. What's the time now? It's 5. I didn't see anyone here. I didn't see anyone here. Okay.
etterpaket till er.
Stop near you, Monsieur Tree. Now help me find number 5.
Strong, but by day he's a mild-mannered reporter. Glasses, yeah, what's he got identity?
Honestly, you Canadian kids.
He'd be in this cape.
A what?
A cape, wearing these blue tights.
A hero in tights, really. Here it is.
Listen, Lois, this guy is faster than anything, I swear.
If you're not fast, you're gonna miss your train.
That's it. A bullet, a bullet. He's faster. No, he's faster than a speeding bullet.
Come on, get on it. No one's gonna read a comic strip about a strong man in tights, Joe. It'll never fly.
Why? No. But he can leap over tall buildings. Oh, wow, yeah.
See what your cousin Frank says in Toronto.
Wait, Lois. I got something for you. Take it. It's a gift. You never know, it might be worth something someday. Is he great or what?
When the lights go down, we gaze up. We turn off our thoughts. We turn off the world. Our senses are full. Together we laugh. We cry. Feel wonder. When the world stops, when the show starts, our escape begins.